Greeting, huntsmen and huntresses. Duuz-Diz-Din, back at it again with Rwby Volume 9. Previously, our heroes found themselves in the place known as the Ever After, on an island. Very bizarre. Rwby found herself trying to make her way to a massive tree, but never seeming to get any closer. She encounters a mouse she names Little while searching for the others. Weiss and Blake find each other, but end up caught in a trap set by Little's people, mostly because Blake is, a cat girl. Cats, mice, But after managing to get out of that predicament, they come across Yang, battling a creature that seems very much like a Grimm called a Jabberwocker, that fled once it was outnumbered. But with the group all found, Weiss finally admits that things back in the in-between didn't go so well, with the news of Penny's death hitting Rwby the hardest. But the girls haven't completely given up hope, intending to search this land to find a way back to their plane of reality. And what is this reality? Oh, it seems to be a fairy tale. But what does that mean? And what other danger lie in store for our girls? Especially since Neo, despite the long fall they took, still tried to kill Rwby on the way down. And if they survived, she definitely did. But what about Jean? He also fell. He was the last one to fall, but he did fall. Where did he end up? Join me as we maybe gain some answers, won't you? Oh, yeah, that scenery is still kind of crazy. It's like Candyland over there. No, we had to pause for the ending, then opening of the episode. Build in the majesty. Come on, Yang, you've been at this long enough. Talking mouse. We've seen the impossible. I feel like logic has kind of gone out the window here. A talking raccoon riding on a purple wagon loaded with trash. That's who stole her art. Whoa! I mean, that's not something you'd forget, but those words strung together just, oof. Trying to understand this. Familiar? How is it familiar? Oh, right. Ozpin's tale about the girl who fell through the world. Huh. Yeah, that was the build-up for this season. We were waiting for something like that, but this is the center of the world? The Ever After. Alex. Hunter Mice. Jabberwock. Okay, so it's exactly like the story? That's odd. Why are you in the role of a story? It's exactly like the story? Get out through the tree? So the tree is the goal. The jinxie peddler. She's so frustrated by all this. Lead the way. And right to sleep. A war? Alex started a war? So, if this is all following a fairy tale, is it one where the girls, knowing the fairy tale, will be able to avert the disaster? Or is it much like with Odin, because just God of War, in trying to avert the fate, they cause it to happen more? That would be interesting too. Because without realizing it, they followed every step of the book, just not all at once. The jinxie peddler steals what things you're not looking at. So she was knocked out. So you were knocked out and you just took it and ran before you could do anything. Aw, they're cute. Just hold hands already. Has Rwby not realized that Yang and Blake are, what's on your mind, wife? I said that without remembering. Yeah, her home, kind of win. I mean, like Atlas got very destroyed. Yeah, about the relics. Man, it's probably for the best they don't know what happened to the relics, but John saw what happened to the relics, right? Oh, man. What's John going through? Don't phrase it like that. Oh, boy. These poor girls. It was a desperate plan because you were out of options. I mean, they've gotten through some crazy stuff before. I guess this was the biggest loss they've suffered yet, so of course they're feeling some kind of way. Especially after losing someone they just got back. Okay, so they're entering the domain of the Red King, right? Wait, Little, how do you have so much information? You don't know how to get back? Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, so you just kind of displaced yourself to help them out. Oh boy. Those are board game pieces. By royal decree of His Highness, the preeminent birthday party of His Most Royal is hereby announced. Huh. Oh, that is so weird. Man, I thought the shadow people from the first few seasons was kind of weird, but like straight up board game pieces. I always wanted to belong. Wow. They're a guard's present. I wouldn't start anything. Barter with him. Okay. Oh, he's adorable. White said the same thing I did. Nice. Older. Oh, he's a swindler. He disguises something as one thing to get people to buy it. And what, does it transform later down the line? So, Yang's arm has to be the staff then. I love how into this Blake is. Blake is in her natural element. The world of a book. Wise's disdain is... Oh, the doll. Oh no, we're really gonna do this. Look, I'm already so sad about Penny, and it just... I should have known. I should have known going into this. It would just be the long mourn for Penny again. It was bad enough when she died as a robot, but watching her die as a human was, like, somehow worse. It's really a good thing Rwby wasn't there for Penny's death. Like, that was some next level sad. Diamond-studded rabbit, Jinxie. He names their price? Jinxie, he'll take your saddest memory as payment? Is that a good or a bad thing? Oh, the saddest and the happiest memory. Sold for a hug. Oh, the price is knowing what it is to feel loved? Who this guy? I think I'm with Yang. I think you should beat his ass. Royal property. Jeez. Yeah. Why does she want the Jade Marionette? Her hope? Oh, she doesn't even have enough hope to... Oh. That is so sad! Holy shit. That is so sad. Wait, what is Little doing? It's like the Jade Marionette. Oh, it's a sword? Oh, it was a mouse? So it was Yang's arm. Nice. Wait, is this how the war started? Oh, nice. The sword. It's one of the swords Penny created with her powers. Give back the hug. High five. Really? I love that. Wow, she is really taking this very hard. But maybe the reason why you're essentially doing the same thing Alex did is so you can learn a lesson. I mean, that's the purpose of a lot of these stories, to learn a lesson. But what are the lessons you're going to learn? I can't imagine it be the same ones as Alex. Or maybe it is. But of course, what if Penny Swords ended up here? Hey, it's raining on just you? Just because you know the way something ends, wife, doesn't necessarily mean you know everything that'll happen along the way. And you've just seen. You knew how to avert what was going to happen, but at the same time, you didn't know some of the more nuanced things that were going to happen. You know the choices that are ultimately made, but you don't always know why the choices are made. I feel like Weiss fighting against this. Yeah, you try to go for the end, and you end up just back where you started. Yeah, I was hoping that would happen. There's no direct path to the end goal. This way, someone's sad. So it is thematic rain. This world is so weird. And I actually really love it. It's the guard. Well, the next place is the Crimson Castle. On stick horses. Oh, yeah. Rwby is consigned to show. He's just like, look, I already figured this out. This place isn't going to let you do what you want. It's going to make you follow the course of the book. Does this place have a will of its own? Is it just preset no matter what? Do you just go down the same path no matter what happens? And like I said before, are you supposed to learn a lesson here? And is it all of them who are supposed to learn a lesson? Or is the lesson for Rwby? Offer. Gonna give up Penny's sword? Really? What she had to give up? Was that what it was? She would ultimately have to give something up to proceed. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. So Rwby would rather follow a set path than try to make her own because she feels like doing that is a mistake. I get it. I get it. I can't say I blame her for feeling that way. Gee. Man, that last little comment by Rwby, like, basically like a eulogy for Penny almost. And is she actually just gonna give up that sword? And it's all she really has of Penny at this point. You know, for as silly as this place is, there is a feeling of like profoundness to it. It's obvious this place is trying to teach a lesson. Maybe it's to teach Rwby that unpredictability is just a part of life, and to give up when things get out of hand isn't the right way to go. Just because you have a set path doesn't mean you know everything that'll happen along it. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like this could be very deep if they do this right. I'm already really liking the direction here. This might be what Rwby needs to like come back from everything that happened. Maybe with a little bit more knowledge than she did have going in. And a town of game pieces. Wild. I wonder if the Jinxie character will come back. And I hope this isn't just locations to tick off. The whole scepter thing felt so obvious though. Was it supposed to feel obvious? It makes me wonder, maybe Yang's not supposed to learn a lesson because her just going on instinct and just like, yeah, man, we're gonna end up in a fight anyway. Was there something more to it being a golden scepter? See, now I'm searching for meaning in everything that happens here. Because it almost feels like there's supposed to be meaning in all of this. That's my brain working on like, oh, it's a fairy tale. What does it mean? What does it mean? But yeah, I'm definitely fascinated. I like where this is going. I feel like some people will get a little pissy, feeling like this is a needless detour, and they want to get back to the main plot of things, but it's obvious this is for our characters to grow a little bit emotionally, or at least get their emotions back on track to handle what comes next. And a little time away from the tenseness of everything we've been dealing with. I feel welcome to that. I don't mind us having this. I still, though, hope that there is something they find or gain that maybe helps them feel like they might have more hope over Salem. Because it's just helping them get their emotions right. That's all well and good, but it doesn't really help you get Salem. You kind of end up going back in with what you already had, and that's a wing and a prayer. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you feeling what I'm feeling going into this? Like there's something profound being said here? Or do you feel like it's a needless side detour? I want to hear from you. Also remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. And until then, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.